Hey guys, welcome to the 50th episode of the Media Raptor Reviews. That's right, you guys. I have hit 50 reviews. And that is 50 more reviews than I ever thought I would ever make. You guys, I was shocked out of my mind when I hit 25 reviews. Heck, I was surprised when I even hit 10 people were watching it. But you guys, to get to 50, This is probably one of the greatest things that has ever happened to me. And what I'm really trying to say is that
started from the bottom, now we're here.
Sorry. Anyhow, you guys, I want to celebrate 50 reviews by taking you guys back in time 30 years. Exactly 30 years this year. To 1984, when one of my all-time favorite movies was released. That movie is The Toxic Avenger. Yep. Some of you guys may not have any idea what this movie is. Some of you may think, oh dude, The Toxic Avenger, that's a sweet movie. And some of you may be going, how the heck did you get it on Blu-ray? Now to answer the third question first, technically, this thing has not been released in Canada yet. How I got my copy was simple. I went to Fan Expo, I went to the Troma booth, and I met up there with the guys there. And they had a bunch of copies, so I grabbed one instantly, and I paid for it, obviously, but the thing is, they sold out of them the first day of Fan Expo, and I was one of the first people there. So I was able to get my hands on a copy. And it's not just a Blu-ray. It's Blu-ray and DVD. But I would like to, before I dive into the review itself, I'd like to read one thing on the back. From Steve Holden of the New York Times, maniacally theatrical sense of humor. I couldn't agree more. You guys, this movie, the story is pretty simple. It's just it's like this nerd who ends up falling into a vat of toxic waste and then becomes the Toxic Avenger. And then, of course, he goes around and he starts, like, beating up, like, crime and all that. He starts, like, killing people, like, gangs and all that. And he's helping serve justice. But the thing is, the whole film is done in such a cheesy way, and it is so funny, and everything, and all the characters are just exaggerated to be absolutely lovable, that you'll find yourself laughing. You'll love Toxie the minute you meet him, and you'll love Melvin, the guy who becomes Toxie. And here's the thing, you'll love you love every single character in this movie because they are all just so incredibly cheesy, dumb, and lovable. The humor, this movie is able to use violence for humor and does it very, very well, but they also have tons of jokes, just straight up jokes, which will make you laugh and laugh. You guys, unless you are not a fan of these kinds of bad movies, there was nothing wrong with the writing. There was nothing. Yeah, the acting, well, if you like hammy, cheesy acting, there's nothing wrong with the acting. All the actors are just goofing around, hamming it up, and they are making it one of the funniest things you will ever watch. But then again, that's because I absolutely love this kind of stuff, and Troma, the company that put this out, is like the king of that kind of stuff. The special effects, I would like to talk about these. Granted, they are, if you like bad effects, you're gonna love it, but it's an 80s film, and they were able just to make the whole 80s, it's a horror comedy, I believe. I would call it a horror action comedy. Anyhow, like, they were able to make everything looks super cheesy and all the blood looks super fake by today's standards, and everything looks just ultra low budget. However, with some films nowadays, it would be like, even with me, it's like that's kind of hard to watch. With this is the king of so bad it's good. This is, to me, second only to The Big Lebowski, one of the biggest cult films of all time. And to me, this is the biggest cult film of all time because I didn't like The Big Lebowski. That's because I haven't seen all of it, because I saw like 2 minutes and I decided to change the channel because it was on TV. Anyhow, that's beside the point. The effects and everything about this movie just are insane. And I just want to read something here. Well, Lloyd Kaufman and Michael Hayes, they're the guys who made this movie. So, Lloyd Kaufman, he's the director of photography, as well as James London, but I'm going to read the things that Lloyd Kaufman and Michael Hayes are credited on. They're credited on directors of photography, original story, directors, producers. So they're doing 4 of the things here. So, you guys, the music, it's sort of your old cheesy 80s music, and the thing I like is Troma has this very distinct opening theme, like sort of like how Paramount and Universal does, and they still have it today. And it just makes you smile every time you hear it. So, you guys think I can recommend The Toxic Avenger? Oh yeah. 4 Raptor claws. You guys, if you love bad movies, if you love stupid movies, if you love 80s films, go watch this. If you guys want to see a film that will make you laugh with humor and how bad it is, this is the movie for you. Lloyd Kaufman, Michael Hayes, thank you so much for giving us such an amazing movie. And I am aware there are 3 sequels. I actually haven't seen them yet because I haven't gone around to it yet, but I've been meaning to. And I have heard they're not as good as this, but you know what? It'll take a lot to ever top The Toxic Avenger. But still, I will watch all 3 of them because The Toxic Avenger, I am very interested in what they could do with a sequel. Okay, yeah. So, Lloyd Kaufman, Michael Hayes, everyone at Troma, thank you so much for giving us this. And you guys are amazing. I want you to keep making movies. And you know what? You guys are pretty much my heroes when it comes to bad movies. And you always will be. Thank you. You guys, you may think I'm just going to end the 50th review here with me just thanking them. But due to the fact that this is my 50th review, I actually have a contest. It's a very simple contest, and I will explain the rules in a second. But the winner receives a free copy of Captain America the Winter Soldier. And to show you guys how far I went, it's still in the shrink wrap. I haven't even opened it. Brand new Blu-ray 3D plus Blu-ray plus digital HD digital copy. Like, this is like the farthest I could go. And it is up for grabs. So, how do you enter? Well, let me explain. To enter, you simply have to comment you can comment on YouTube or message me on Instagram a maximum of 4 times, and all you have to say is please enter me. If you're contacting me on Instagram, please make it private. And then also there are trivia questions which will be put up at the end of this video. Each correct, to my approval, trivia question is worth 1 extra entry. The contest opens on Saturday, September 13th, 2014, and closes Saturday, September 27th, 2014 at 9 p.m. The winner will be randomly selected from a bucket on Sunday, September 28th, 2014, during a live event at 6:06 p.m. The winner will be contacted via private message to arrange delivery, and the most important rule, Josh always wins. I didn't write that. Guys, ignore that last rule. Josh wrote that, okay? But Josh, he is a pretty cool guy. Anyhow, so the trivia questions are as follows. Fill in the blank. I am the king. Question 2. What was my rating of Chronicle? Question 3. Name the 2 members of the Plague. Question 4. During the video I lost a bet with my friend, I explained that I had to answer 3 questions about what? Question 5. What is my favorite Child's Play film? Question 6. What song is used in the opening title sequence? And question 7. Before I had the name The Media Raptor, I had a different name. What was it? So good luck to everybody who enters, and the winner will be chosen in 2 weeks, and you can guess as many times as you want, but each correct answer is worth an extra entry and you can't answer the same question twice. So good luck to everyone, and thank you guys for 50 movie reviews. I had no idea I was going to get this far, and thank you all. Until next time, this is the Media Raptor saying keep cool, and I will see you guys around. Thanks for 50 episodes, you dino dudes.